Have you ever wondered what happens when predators clash? Yes, common habitats and prey causes the dreadful big cats and crocodiles to clash more often than you can imagine. Can you imagine what would happen when a lion faced off against a croc? What about when a jaguar attacks a close cousin to the crocodiles, a caiman? Well, you don't need to wonder anymore, as we have a collection of videos showing off these encounters. So without further ado, let's check out these crazy moments when the big cats faced crocodiles.
I'm watching. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm getting it!
Number 5. Lion versus crocodile. Lions and crocodiles often compete with each other for the same food. Lions are also known to tease or harass crocodiles when these animals are on land. Regardless, when these two predators clash, the outcome is impossible to predict. The lions obviously have an edge on dry surface, while the crocodiles can have an edge in water. In our first clip, a brutal fight breaks out between a few lions and a crocodile over an elephant carcass. The lions want it all to themselves, but this croc has other plans. Several of the lions in the pride attack the croc all at once, but the angry reptile doesn't give up easily and stands its ground. At one point, you can see that the croc is bleeding from one of its hind legs. The battle continues for some more time, but eventually, the croc has no option but to recede. It is just terribly outnumbered and can't win this fight. The lions in this clip look irritated that the crocodile has invaded their territory, and these big cats aren't so forgiving. They begin attacking the crocodile that's tucked away behind a bush. First, the lions use their claws to try and injure their opponent. Finally, they bite at the crocodile's hard skin. Despite being exceptionally strong and dangerous, this crocodile knows that it has bitten off more than it can chew. So, it does not bother to continue this standoff and moves away from the spot. Zebras are one of the most favorite foods for both lions and crocodiles. In the dry season, animals often gather around lakes and rivers to drink water, and that is when predators like crocodiles and lions hunt them down. Here, a lion is feeding on a zebra when a crocodile stumbles on the kill. Even when its belly is probably full and near bursting, the lion doesn't quite like the idea of letting the remaining zebra carcass go to the crocodile. After threatening each other, the lion finally decides to leave and lets the croc claim the zebra. In these situations, the outcome isn't always in the crocodile's favor. In this clip, the lions are busy feeding on a buffalo when the crocodile arrives as an uninvited guest. The crocodile eats a chunk of flesh, but the lions aren't about to take this lying down. They treat the crocodile as an intruder. One of the lions slaps the crocodile while another tries to attack the crocodile from the side. But unlike most other animals, crocodiles aren't that easily intimidated by lions. This one continues to munch on the buffalo meat even after repeated warnings and objections by the lions. In this one, the lions are busy feeding on a fresh kill. A crocodile thinks it can score a free meal and swims towards them for a share. But the big cats know the croc's intentions well. The entire pride looks menacingly at the approaching threat. One of the male lions, probably the leader, decides to take matters in his own hands. He charges at the crocodile and sends a clear message: "Don't try to interfere or steal our food." This crocodile seems to have received the message loud and clear as it decides to clear off after the standoff. This lioness seems to have a death wish as it pokes at a crocodile near a river's edge. At first, it didn't even have backup. As you'd expect, the croc is quick to react and charges at the lioness. Another lioness arrives after some time, but seems least invested in facing off against the water predator. You can see the croc with its mouth wide open even at the end of the clip. A hippo carcass is a major meal, not just for one lion, but for the entire pride. It's no wonder that these lions aren't ready to give up on this dead hippo. As the two male lions start eating and trying to move the carcass on land, a huge crocodile attacks from the depths. This sudden attack is so shocking that one of the lions jumps on the hippo's carcass to avoid the croc's jaws. After a while, one of the lions regains his courage and goes back into the water. Once more, the croc attacks and drives him back to land. Crossing the rivers is no easy job, even for the jungle kings. Two male lions test the water with their paws and wade through. A crocodile senses the lions in the water and quickly swims towards them. The crocodile attacks the unsuspecting lion suddenly. It tries hard to drown and kill one of the lions, while the other one swims back for its life. But the lion isn't like any other prey the croc attacks. Lions are hardier and fight back more fiercely. In this encounter, both the lions escape with their lives. Number 4. Jaguar versus Caiman. Caimans are close cousins of crocodiles. They too, like crocodiles, have a strong bite force, but they are smaller. This small size sometimes makes them vulnerable to fatal attacks by jaguars. Jaguars are almost as comfortable hunting in water as they are on land. In this video, a jaguar observes a caiman in the water from the banks of the river. Like an Olympic swimmer, the jaguar dives straight in. The big cat jumps on top of the prey, it seems, as it emerges from the water in just a few seconds with the caiman securely held in its mouth. Carrying the huge caiman doesn't seem difficult at all for this jaguar. Within moments, it jumps up on the riverbank and vanishes from sight with its meal. In this clip, a jaguar is already inside the water, silently stalking its next kill. A nearby caiman knows that its best chance of survival is to go underwater so that the jaguar can't spot it. But this big cat knows every move that the caiman is about to make and doesn't stop following it. Soon, it's game on, as the jaguar pounces on the caiman. The struggle continues for a while before the jaguar delivers a final blow and bites its prey's neck. The bite renders the caiman paralyzed. The animal can't even fight off its attacker in any way. The dangerous jaguar uses all its power and pulls the caiman from the water. The caiman is pinned down and does not seem to have a fighting chance. Jaguars aren't just awesome swimmers. These big cats can also hold their breath for an excessive amount of time. This ability allows jaguars to dive down and pluck its prey from underwater when necessary. In this clip, for instance, a jaguar dives into a lake repeatedly to fight a caiman. The caiman tries to struggle and get free, but each time, the jaguar goes back for it. After quite a bit of struggle, the jaguar manages to finally subdue the caiman and carries it off by biting on the back of its neck. In this clip, a jaguar walks along the water's edge in search of an easy kill. It observes a large caiman from afar and zeroes in on its target with precision. After this initial observation stage, the jaguar jumps into the water and vanishes from view for a few moments. Soon, the big cat emerges with the caiman hanging from its mouth. The jaguar holds its prey on the back of the neck, giving the caiman no opportunity to fight back or flee. Within moments, the cat returns to land and moves off. Number 3. Leopard versus Crocodile. Leopards are fierce predators on land, but they are vulnerable when going up against crocodiles. This is especially true if the face-off takes place near or in water. Usually, the leopard must be extremely careful when it approaches crocodile-infested waters to get a drink. Our first clip shows a leopard drinking water from a river. But what this big cat doesn't know is that it isn't alone there. A crocodile tries to attack it, but the nimble cat moves out of the way. The thirsty leopard goes back to the water, but is much more cautious this time around. Perhaps it does not want to irritate the crocodile again. But the leopards aren't always this cautious. Watch this clip. In the dead of the night, a leopard decides to do the unthinkable. It steals food literally right from the crocodile's mouth. The leopard uses its paws to dislodge some of the meat that the crocodile has inside its mouth. This unconventional tactic works, as the leopard gets away with a huge chunk of the carcass. The crocs do not attack even once during this entire episode. Number 2. Tiger versus Crocodile. Tigers and crocodiles share the same habitat in certain parts of the world. Still, these two predators often give each other a wide berth. Still, although rare, such encounters have been filmed in the wild, and it is truly a sight to behold. Tigers seem to appreciate and respect the strength of the crocodile. In this clip, a tiger happens upon a crocodile on land. The two look at each other for a considerable time. This stare down ends when the tiger decides to sidestep the crocodile and not engage it. None of the two animals looked interested enough to start a fight. In this clip, a tigress goes up against a full-grown crocodile. It pounces on the water predator's back, taking care not to come too close to the croc's jaws. The big cat's canines pierce the back of the crocodile's head and deliver a bite force so strong that the prey has no way out. Number 1. Crocodile versus Cheetah. It is a very dangerous task to even drink water in rivers infested with crocodiles. What is more surprisingly brutal is that the crocodiles may attack even those who do not form their meal. Cheetahs are expert hunters and have the reputation of being the fastest mammal of the world. But just being the fastest of all does not mean that cheetahs are immune to dangers posed by crocs. In this video, a vicious and hungry croc pounces on the unsuspecting cheetah. The big cat is dragged into the middle of the river. The cheetah cannot fight back and doesn't even get enough time to react. Within moments, the croc is back in the waters and everything calms down. The deadly daylight attack by the crocodile makes the nearby cheetahs anxious. That's all for today, folks. We hope you liked this video. Do share your views on the video in the comments section. Also, don't forget to like and share the video with your near and dear ones. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Press the bell icon and turn on the notifications button for regular updates. We hope to bring you another thrilling video in our next series.